system that gave it a cool name, called it the Space Drive. But essentially, the Navy was studying it, and through my naval contacts, that's who told me to go talk with him. And I filmed him now. This is my 5th year filming with him, and I've only released 2 shorts. So there's a bunch coming about his scientific endeavors, some of which will fall flat on their face, but other ones, because he's pushing the bleeding edge, you know, have had and will have success. So success or failure, I love working with people who are really trying to push the envelope. And again, as my curiosity has been weaponized, that's what I'm going to try to do in my film work. So, you know, are these extraterrestrials, extra-dimensionals, or extra-temporals? You know, who knows? Time and space is relative, and that's what's interesting. That's what's interesting to me. So there's a huge mystery here, and I, like you, am trying to get a little bit closer to that, and I think science is an aspect of that. But I also think that people who have had experiences like yourself, I mean, I have no idea how to classify that. That's outside of the scope of my personal investigations. But people like yourself, and I'm sure a lot of you are here for a reason. You have some sort of interest in this subject, and I don't know if it stems from a personal experience. I have myself. UFO experience. But I no longer have the luxury of disbelief. If you spend any amount of time looking into this subject matter, there is a real phenomenon. But my perspective is it is so much stranger than just lights in the sky. And if you really look into the cases, and you really talk with people, and you go deep into this as a journalist, you will find that often the strangest aspects are not reported. You all know about Skinwalker Ranch? Yeah. Robert Bigelow just put Beam, right? So that's the inflatable space habitat that he hooked onto the ISS, and now they're planning a much bigger one. So at one point he bought this place called Skinwalker Ranch, where not only was there UFO activity, but there was also a whole bunch of what you call, for lack of a better term, paranormal, psychokinesis, like all these strange things were going on. He had like a number of scientists studying it for years, trying to capture the phenomenon. And everybody I talked with who worked there on the ranch says that it was a trickster element, that it's not just about UFOs, that there's another aspect to this that in large we're missing. And it made me go back and read all of John Keel's, if you've read him. Fascinating stuff. Now, I don't know, I'm here like you, wanting to learn the truth, and I'm making